not be tamed, is not wild, but free. There stands the bucking Bronco, sovereign of the open range, living proof of this ancient truth. Unruly not from chaos, but from a free spirit too vast to be bent into obedience. In the raw eloquence of his untamed presence lies a sense of freedom that asks not for understanding, but for reverence. For in his wild heart, the Bronco remains faithful only to the laws written in its own nature. Current WBC middleweight world champion Carlos Adames is emerging from the shadows as one of Dominican Republic's top talents, with victories over dangerous contenders such as Sergey Derevyanchenko and Terrell Gausha, a former world champion in Julian Williams, a highly questionable draw against rising contender Hamza Shiraz, and a dominant latest performance over Ammo Williams. Adames now looks to position himself not only to unify the titles in the middleweight division, but also challenge the crown holders at super middleweight. At 31, Adames has arrived at the stage of his career where his mind and body move as one. He is still in his physical prime, but now carries the ring awareness of a seasoned field general. With his blend of tools, discipline, and physical gifts, Adames has the kind of arsenal that can make life miserable for any champion in the division. To understand what makes Adames stand out, we must first look closely at his boxing archetype and style. Standing 5'11" with a 73-inch reach, Adames is known as Caballo Bronco, the wild Bronco, for good reason. Strong, fast, and explosive, he embodies the modern pressure boxer puncher. His pressure-orientated counter-trigger style does not resemble the reckless rush of many pressure fighters who try to overwhelm opponents with volume and drag them into a brawl. Instead, his pressure is controlled escalation, which is precisely what makes him a different breed of fighter.
There you go, Biden. It's time to jab's important to make it reset.
Yeah, aggressive here.
I do like his movement. I like the way he rotates and gets back to the center of the ring.
Adames doesn't blindly swarm from the opening bell like a mindless aggressor. He begins cerebral and poised, shifting from head to body, snapping hard jabs to disrupt rhythm.
I add to leaning out there, Shiraz. Being tall is an asset.
While probing for weaknesses, while steadily closing distance.
Pulling back far enough to where they get out of reach to punch hard.
Once he finds the trigger, the shift is electric. Forward pressure turns into a wave, with attacks layered upstairs and downstairs with sharp accuracy and placement.
Second round here. And now Adames in
movement from Shiraz is to the left.
And he's in range here.
Adames stalks with discipline, keeping careful track of range. He likes to work at a tight distance, but he doesn't rush his shots. He enters range behind probing punches, using his jab to fill out openings and even touching the guard to make reads or provoke reactions. By punching his way into range and varying the rhythm of his punches, Adames creates both cover fire and opportunities to make reads on defenses, giving him clarity on his point of attack.
cool and calm and looking like he's maybe looked for that uppercut from Shiraz and the body shots because there are gaps.
Then when the moment is right, he bursts into combinations, ripping hooks to fold opponents, then follow up with explosive overhands that hammers guards.
Yeah, Williams said it was going to be him that was pushing Adames.
To move his feet. Doesn't have to do this. You feel.
This isn't wild volume for volume's sake. It's efficient, strength-backed aggression that opposes physical power to bully guards and speed to break reactions. This blitzing offense folds opponents under ruthless volume and power.
Carlos Adames, Chris has got Adames 1 up though. That's interesting. Surprising. Comes better from Adames. First body shot.
This type of rhythm makes his punches harder to time, giving opponents less clarity on when to defend or counter. Adding to his offense is a rare blend of physical strength and hand speed. His explosiveness creates bursts of strikes, allowing him to break rhythm, launch sudden flurries, laying down fire while staying on his opponents.
Paul, then you're at with his upper body. He really is a throwback fighter.
And his punches go again.
Just covered up, didn't he? He held his feet and did not.
Adames also carries respectable power in both hands, as a 72% finish rate suggests, turning his punches into real fight-threatening weapons. Combined with his raw strength and solid durability, the result is a fighter who steadily imposes his will while methodically closes distance. Add on a strong chin tested from wars against elite punchers, and you have a fighter who could take a shot, reset, and come back even harder.
By Adames.
Shakur Stevenson ahead, but this one, Carlos Adames coming back into the too happy.
It's a good uppercut there from Shiraz as Adames came.
Barely missing that jab is Adames, and they catching him with that right hand.
While most view pressure as high volume, Adames adds another layer of tension by keeping the pocket tight and the range compact. He does this behind a disciplined defensive structure. Defensively, Adames uses a sophisticated hybrid guard system that shifts with the flow of the fight.
Overloading these
He boxes from range. You can work at him beyond the jab, but he's lost confidence in that left hand. He's not going.
We're starting to see it now. From Shiraz. This is as big as it.
He alternates between high, conventional, and low hand positions depending on range and rhythm. High for protection at distance.
But needs to throw. Three ahead on Chris's unofficial.
Low to bait and counter inside.
Good fighter, but not a strategic.
by Adames. There you go. See, they're meeting each other with that.
While layering a sharp head movement throughout.
He's overthinking it a little bit, Hamza Shiraz at times.
I think he has now. I think he's in a...
His best defensive attribute, however, is his upper body movement. Unlike pressure fighters who rely on a tight high guard to absorb shots before returning fire, Adames can stand directly in front of his opponents and make them miss.
That can still hurt Adames right now. You still gotta respect it, young.
This allows him to apply pressure without taking unnecessary damage. The result is constant tension. His opponents are always aware that he is in range and capable of firing at any moment.
Just shakes it off for Adames. Shiraz wakes up.
And that uppercut's gonna be there again. Amo has a 79.
The upper body movement also creates more opportunities for Adames to capitalize when opponents open up or overextend.
Are you two going to be at every single one? I hope so, Adam.
That's the plan, mate. Having a good look, trying to edge forward, doing some good things. It's better there.
We will ever witness, certainly so far. Oh, good right hand.
Ricky Fernandez there in the corner from 10 Goose Gym in California.
From a positioning standpoint, his movement gives his punches different looks. A slip to the left sets up a left hook, even opening the door for a right hand.
For you to make a mistake and then pounce. This right hand by. Let that left hand go straight off the jab, bro. Dipping to the left, barely.
This makes him a direct threat from every angle, neutralizing offenses with positioning and turning incoming pressure into setups for his hammers. What differentiates him from other pressure fighters is this hybrid intelligence. He builds like a boxer, then finishes like a destroyer, turning opponents' fatigue into openings rather than chasing blindly. The result? Relentless output that feels suffocating, but pressure never lets up. The true X factor, though, is his explosiveness, married to ring IQ and adaptability. It's the unseen spark that allows him to stay composed under fire, read opponents, and adjust accordingly, whether pressing harder or slowing the pace down when needed. That athletic burst, the way he could go from patient stalker to bucking Bronco, creates the strategic aggression most pressure fighters lack. Opponents feel the weight of his strength, the snap of his speed, and the inevitability of his power off the break him mentally before physically. In the end, Adames isn't just a champion, he is a complete middleweight destroyer who blends physical gifts with tactical nuance. His style, patient pressure that erupts into controlled violence, makes him one of the most dangerous finishers at 160 pounds today. Step into the ring with the Caballo Bronco and you face not just chaos, but a calculated storm that bucks, then breaks you. That is the essence of Adames. Strong like a Bronco, fast like lightning, and relentless like the champion he has become.
We've never disagreed before. Adames, I could be wrong. He just didn't seem as exposed.
That's the shot I'm talking about. You can't roll with the punch.